Welcome back on this glorious and amazing day, and thanks for joining. I hope today we could wrap up. If not, we'll wrap up next week. I just love to be natural. Nothing is from a script. Everything comes straight from the heart, and usually as I talk, things get downloaded as I talk, which I thank you so much. Love you. You thought I'm crazy beginning of the video from 4 weeks ago where I was making fun of filters. I actually do believe to a certain level of filters. The question is, where is the focus? And I think here's the crystal clear answer, which is not as perfect. The crystal clear answer is at least 95% of your energy, your focus to your child is love and bonding, connecting, and being in tune with he or she. Practically, there's a beautiful verse in the Bible, in the Torah, Lifnei iver lo titen michshol. And that commandment is, do not put a stumbling stone in front of a blind person. So you know you can't knock someone with a stick over the head, but you want to have fun. You see a blind guy walking on the sidewalk, you put a stone, you put a cinder block. You watch him fall, and you start laughing. The Torah says, no, that's all considered bad. You cannot put, even though you didn't physically hit him, first-degree murder, but it's sort of second-degree hurting. And that's a sin. It's actually a very big sin. Only weak people would do such a horrific thing to put a cinder block in front of a person that's blind, and plus they don't have the stick and they just trip over it. Leaving a computer totally open, very possible might be in the same situation. But to have a filter, a general filter, might be a good thing, but it's more the entire energy will be all about love and connection. The details I cannot give over here. For every family, it's very different. For some families, I would say the filter should not be on during the day. When you're around, keep the computer in an open place. The bottom line is, children, regardless, will always find a computer to do things, to search for things, and to look for things. The next thing is, which is a very deep discussion. I can't get into it in detail because we could go on for ages, but just a thought to think about. If parents don't have a filter, why do I have? Oh, because they're younger? Wait, so parents can do whatever they want? I remember once a child talking to me, and he was very confused. He says, my father is in the bathroom for a very, very long time. And I sometimes wonder, because he's with his phone there. Now, I don't want to suspect my father that he's looking on porn, but I don't know why. Why is he in there for so long? Like, it's really, really long. We're talking about way over an hour. Now, there's some people that have to use the restroom for over an hour. So that's a whole separate topic by itself. Usually, I like to educate children the way I will be, the way I am. But that's a very, very big topic. So there's no magical answer. I think my main message over here is 95% at least of the emphasis should not be where are you going, who are you talking to, which friends are you meeting. It's more about the connection, because all of you adults that were children a few months ago, a few decades ago, you'll agree with me. What we really, really wanted is a bond with our parents that understand us. Obviously, the reason why most of us don't want to bond because they don't understand us, they mock us, they make fun of us. So therefore, we don't want to bond with them. We'd rather have friends and have a good time, especially friends that are going through the same nonsense that we're going through. So the basic message is, your energy should be, how could I connect better? How could I be a better parent? And there's no end to it. I'm still learning myself. My baby's 25, but I'm still learning. I think by my great-grandchildren, I might have a good idea how to parent. But they know that. The only thing that they know, which is so imperative, and I mentioned it in a different series, is that my children know they could always come to me respectfully and say what they don't like, something that I do. And when they do come over to me, I could examine it, and then I could actually apologize to them for what my blind spot, something that I did not realize. And that's what we could all do. It's not about being perfect, about being the best. And one of the ways we are the best is, besides asking our children, how could I be a better father? How could I be a better mother? We as well ask them, if there's anything that I did that I did not realize, let me know and I'll apologize. Oh my gosh, we're not allowed to apologize as parents, because then we're going to show them we're weak. Interesting. Children always need to apologize for everything, but adults, we don't. Tell me the logic. Anyways, I would love to hear from you guys, thoughts or stuff that you could teach me in the comments below, because there's so much what we spoke about, and even more, so much emotions that so many of you went through with your personal stories. You could hide your identity or message me privately like already so many of you do. I would like to hear from you. And if you have any thoughts how your parents did the magic, let me know, because I'm a student. I am learning, and I will continue to learn as long as I live. It was only my teens that I knew everything. And suddenly in the 20s, I realized I didn't know everything. And then the 30s, I realized I didn't know half of the stuff. And then in my 40s, I realized I don't even know 99%. And therefore today, I learn and I learn and I learn. And what I share here is from the tens and hundreds and perhaps even thousands that keep on teaching me. Just a few days ago, I had a deep psychology question. I asked one of my nieces, was 18, and I went through this very, very complex question, and she taught it to me, and I went out of my mind. I could not believe she had the answer, and she was teaching me various topics within psychology, and it was just incredible, incredible. I've learned so much a few days ago. My mind went crazy. I still need 2-3 weeks to digest the depth of the conversation, of this psychology conversation I had. So I'm learning. Therefore, I want to hear your comments, because you know way more than me. But I teach here? Of course I teach here. That's after me listening to thousands of people, reading hundreds of books, and then listening to people's real life stories, to the parents, to the adult children, to the parents, to the adult children. That's how I get to learn this stuff. I don't think anything came from here. This is a beautiful recording device, and this is the playing device that I share with you guys. Anyways, have a good one. All the very best. For all my Jewish listeners, Shana Tova, a good, sweet year. Yeah, because I just recorded this a few days after Rosh Hashanah. By the time you're going to listen to it, it's going to be almost Hanukkah. Well, not really. Anyways, all the best.